It's pink. You know what I'm...
BergTv here.
How to play me.
Alright, so we are recording. Alright, everybody, what's up? This is episode number 7. Seven of BergTv. This is actually a good episode. One, we got a very special guest. I will get to you in just 1 second. Don't you worry.
Take your time.
DJ is actually here for the first time ever as like a collaborative thing, which is weird. We finally got enough mics because, you know, we just are lazy, but it's okay. We're not lazy anymore. Finally. So we got the whole little setup here. So our special guest today, so I don't want to butcher your name because I think I say it a different way that might not be said. So what is your name? So who you are, tell us who you are, what you do, and why you do it.
I'm Blanco the Brat. I'm a rapper, and I do it because I love it and I'm passionate about it.
Okay, very nice. Blanco the Brat, right?
Yes.
I don't know why I said baddie. Why do I keep saying baddie? Is that your
I
instant?
don't know. But
The baddie.
shit, I'll take it.
Maybe whole name change. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so I found out about you through Instagram, through Kay and the Lux Models and all that. So tell me, you know, is rap a new thing for you? Is it a whole new wave? Like, what's got going on right now?
I mean, I really just started taking it serious probably about a month ago. I'd like played around in the studio a few times, probably like a year ago, but I'm really taking it serious now. It's something I've always wanted to do since like high school, since I was like 15.
Okay.
Yeah, I've always really been into like rap music, female rap especially. And I was like, I feel like I can write, so might as well.
So with this latest drop, was that your first song ever? As far as I could tell, was it the first song or was it the first like official release? Here I am, I'm out in the market now.
It was the first release.
Okay.
I have like a whole like notes app just full of like unreleased music and stuff like that will never see the light of day simply just because I don't like it.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So what was the deal? Why rap now? Why go all of a sudden and go right into rap and be like, this is what I'm gonna do?
I was like, I finally got the money to support my habit, so might as well.
So it was a hobby habit before, and now you're
Yeah.
like, fuck it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, that's cool. You enjoy it so far?
Yes, I really love it. I mean, I look forward to all my studio sessions. It's kind of like therapy for me in a way. Like that's the only time like when I'm rapping, I really feel like I'm myself. Like I feel like I'm doing something good.
That's an interesting way to put it, because I feel like with the videos and the photos and stuff, people are like, you do so much of it, don't you ever get bored? I'm like, well, it's either that or go shoot somebody, so I'm gonna do that instead. You know what I mean? It's a way to relieve stress and
Yeah, no,
steam.
for sure, because I'm a very angry person. Like I have a lot of anger. Like I'm a very angry person.
Well,
so.
in your rap song, in the video, we saw it.
Yeah.
Can you tell
for
us about the
sure.
video? Can we talk about the video? I want to go into it like,
I want to know.
I want to say, yeah.
I want to know.
Did you watch it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so I mean, that video, I don't think I'm gonna do any more videos like that. That was real ratchet. I mean, we had like the guns out, we had the hood out, we had everything out and stuff like that. But I mean, we were talking about backing hoes up, so
I saw
we
that.
had
I was
to.
telling DJ, I said, what a way to come out. As your first ever, like, here I am, bitch, I'm in the world. That was a hell of a I'm in the world
yeah,
come out.
for sure.
I mean, you had, what was that, Chargers, Challengers, I forgot, doing the donuts
yeah,
and the videos.
yeah, the scat
And
pack
all
out
the
there.
guns and everything. So,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a shock in a good way, because I was like, oh, I've been waiting for Orlando to kind of turn up a little bit on the female side.
Yeah, for sure.
Because I don't really know how much female turn up there is now.
Yeah,
But I can see you coming out now, and I'm excited to see what's going to happen.
for sure.
Can I ask you though? My bad, dude.
No, you
Can
good.
I ask you, who are like your top 3 artists? Like, what are your influences, dude? Like, let me
That's
know. I wanna
really,
know.
really hard. I would say right now,
Yes.
I'm really into like I Swear Vezzo. I like Mellow Rax. She's a new artist coming up from Broward, and she's
Mellow
like
Rax.
she's real hard. Yeah, she had popped out with Kodak, and probably Lakia. I don't know if y'all ever heard of her. I think she's from Michigan, like Detroit or something like that. No, she's from Milwaukee. That's where she's from. But she's real hard, and she's like 21. And I just like females that don't like. I love the city girls, but I really like that like hard female rap, like talking about killing bitches and like beating bitches up. Like, I
So
love
shit.
stuff like
Well,
that.
let's go. So what type of time are you on? What is the end goal of your music? What is your market? What is your music market? What are you
My
trying to
music
promote? What are you
market-
trying to get into?
I'm trying to like. I mean, when I was growing up, the only hood girls we had Molly Brazy and Cuban Doll. And that's the type of vibe I'm going for. Like, I know a lot of girls, they can relate to the city girl stuff, but they got that hard side. Like, I'm the type of bitch, like, I'm on go all the time. Like, I'm always on demon time. So just, I love girls that get money. I get money, so I love girls that get money, and girls that just are really with the shits. Like, not scared to pop a bitch in the mouth or shoot a bitch in the face. Like, that's the type of bitches I fuck with.
So what is the next coming step? So you dropped that one song. I did notice though, is this a marketing thing? Your YouTube channel is your name and that other girl's name. Yeah. Who is that other girl involved like heavily?
So I have my own YouTube for my own music. The other girl, Kayla, we go way back. So we actually, both of us, we had got expelled from our high school and we went to alternative school together. So that's where we met each other. And we just hit it off. I remember the first day, real quick story, because the first time I met Kayla, we just hit it off. She was a cool girl. There's not much cool girls at all girls school that's for like girls that got kicked out of school and shit. And we were sitting in our first period class together. I guess there was a girl that didn't like her there. So the girl gets about 4 other girls, stand up, walk over to me and Kayla. They all run up on me and Kayla, and me and Kayla beat them bitches up. And ever since then, me and Kayla been like inseparable. So then probably about a few months ago, she was like, girl, like, I know you be playing around with rap. I'll be playing around with rap too. Let's do a song. So Bag 'Em Up, that's the first song we ever did together. So we're going to release music together, but we also release music separately.
So you are a solo dolo thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So what are you going to start doing now? Are you going to go try to do single? You're going to do mixtape videos mixed in? Like, what is your plan to like continue the buzz and the little pop that you just got from putting this one thing out?
Yeah, for sure. So I have 2 singles that are going to drop this month, and then our plan is we're going to drop music videos for every single that I drop, every single that I like that I drop. So by the end of this month, we should drop 2 videos, and then 2 songs, and then March 1st, we're going to drop a video to one of the songs, and then probably maybe like a week later. I mean, we already got some videos recorded. So we just gonna keep dropping it.
Saved up already.
Yeah, because I feel like it's better to have a visual when you drop a song.
I agree.
People click on a link and like they not just hearing your voice but seeing you, and like I don't half-ass videos. Like I want the video to be perfect and stuff like that. Go with the vibe. So yeah.
So when you're gonna start dropping all these, are you have like you're like, all right, I'm gonna start hitting the strip clubs. I'm gonna start hitting the clubs, getting on stage. You're gonna try to perform. Are you gonna go all out right away? Or are you gonna kind of give it a little time to build up? I always thought that was interesting. Like, what do you do? Like, do you go right away? Do you drop a whole bunch of music? I'm a big catalog guy. I don't know why. I have a thing about this. I tell everybody this. Keep a catalog and build it up, because you do music for 5 years, right? You have one song that's a hit. Well, now you have 5 years worth of catalog. Yeah. So you can keep doing your catalog slowly but surely, or you go all at once. But God, that has to be so much work.
Yeah. So, I mean, we really gonna see like how it goes. I have offers for like to do shows and stuff, but one thing about me, like I'm about my money. If the price isn't right, I'm not doing it. Like, cause it takes more than just like showing up to a show. Like especially for a girl, like you gotta get your hair done, makeup done, nails done, get an outfit, all this stuff. So it's like if I'm not getting paid the right price, then it's not worth it. And then you also gotta think like who's gonna be in the club. That's going to be like, oh, are they just here like a strip club? They here to see some ass. They not going to give a fuck if a bitch on stage performing, really. Right. The strippers might, maybe. I mean, I love me some strippers, but, I mean, we just going to see how it goes. I just had my first showcase, I think, 2 weeks ago. And
How'd it go?
That went good. I was so nervous because it's one thing, like, being in the studio with, like, I always have, like, a few of my friends. Kay always in the studio, so it's always, like, a few people. But then being on stage in front of, like, people you don't know and stuff like that, it's a little nerve-wracking. But I did pretty good. Like, I mean, actually, I think I did really good. I'm not trying to be all like prideful or nothing, but I think I did good.
So what was your showcase experience? Like, what did you just go up and what was it? Where was it?
It was at Roy's, the after-hour spot, the Green Lounge thing or whatever. It was Mello's event and Fufu's event, I believe. So there was a whole bunch of artists, but it was cool because I think there's only one other female artist. So it was kind of like, I don't know, I kind of like proving a point. Like, I can rap too.
Very nice.
Especially when, you know, like I said, bitches be like on that city girl shit. So it's different when a bitch come out, like, especially looking how I do and stuff like that. People don't expect, like, I have people messaging me after that. I gained a lot of followers from the show, and they were like, I did not expect you to sound like that. Like, that was hard, da-da-da. And coming from men, like, because from a girl.
Oh, so these are dudes coming up to you and be like, yo, you're kind of hard?
And I'll take a man's, like, opinion more than, like, a woman, because.
You think so?
I feel like girls are going to hype girls up. Period. But for a guy to, like, come up and say, oh, you hard and da da da, like, I feel like that means a lot, because you gotta prove yourself more as a woman to a man than you do to another woman.
I guess because like I do see girls a lot of time, they go up to each other and they'll be like, oh yeah, that was fire, blah blah. I mean, a lot of times there might be unnecessarily hyped up.
Yeah, exactly.
So I guess you're right. For a random somebody to come up to you and be like, yo, that shit was actually pretty fucking hard.
Yeah.
So that's cool. Do you think any negativity or not is going to affect how you're going to move forward? Do you think you're going to encounter any blockades on the way? Like, oh, who's this girl? Who she thinks she is?
I mean, I just take everything with a grain of salt. Like, I always take criticism well. Like, when I come into the studio or whatever, if the engineer's like, oh, I'm not fucking with that line, I don't take it personal. I just switch it or something like that. I like that. I like when someone can tell me, I don't like this, switch it. But then when it comes just to the hate and shit, like, bitch, you can't rap, whatever, I'm just like, I don't even, it doesn't fade. I'm not really an emotional person when it comes to stuff like that.
You're like, well, bitch, I can rap.
Yeah, like, I mean,
I feel like you get that a lot from women.
I don't really get, honestly, if I ever post snippets on, like, TikTok or something, 90% of the feedback is good, but I feel like on TikTok, everybody be haters. Like, I don't know, like,
really?
Yes.
It's hard. TikTok is a hard fucking platform
because it's
crazy.
Puts it on random people pages, so like obviously some people won't fuck with it, but it's like I'm getting more positive than if I was getting more negative than positive, then hell yeah, I'd probably be like, oh my god, like maybe I can't rap. But it's like I get a lot more positive than I do negative.
So when's the next drop?
Next drop, February.
What is the next drop?
Oh, what is the next drop?
Is it music, video, or just song?
We're going to do just the song, and then I think we're going to drop the video like a week after, or maybe 2 weeks after. Because I feel like I need to put something out. I don't even have anything like by myself out on like platforms right now.
Really?
Yeah.
No solo.
Nope. We just put the Bag 'em Up out February 1st.
Did you do all the distribution and shit like that already? You got all your accounts set up, or like?
Yeah. So we're using one RPM or something like that. I know a lot of people use DistroKid. That's what me and Kayla had used.
Who do you use?
Me?
Yeah.
Well, we're not gonna talk about that, but I'm just kidding. CD Baby.
CD Baby, yeah.
I never heard of that.
What?
Yeah.
They were around since the 90s, but I use them because, see, DistroKid, you can't contact nobody. So if you get a little problem, right? Say your music gets uploaded to the wrong person's account. No. You know what I mean? Or like anything, you can email them and be like, bro, I need you to fix this. A lot of companies, there's no one you can talk to. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know about the RPM. Explain to me. Let me know.
Yeah, is that a new thing?
Yeah, so I haven't used it yet. I have the account, but I haven't uploaded nothing yet. I forget who told. Oh, actually, I don't know if y'all ever heard of Directed by Ghost.
Yes.
Yeah, so he's hard as fuck. He's been helping me a lot, giving me a lot of advice and everything. I met him through Kay, actually, because I did the modeling with her and everything.
Shout out Kay. Kay knows everybody. God damn.
Shout out Big K, babe.
Look at that.
And I met him. I was a video vixen in a music video he was shooting. So we got each other's contact information. He saw that I was rapping. He was fucking with it. So he's helped me out a lot. But he's the one who told me about it. He said that's better than DistroKid. I forget why he said why, but I just trust his word. So I was like, fuck it, let's do that.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's really done establish himself fairly well.
For sure.
I mean, we're trying to figure out what we're gonna do for here too, like, cause I'm not gonna drop all the podcasts in a traditional manner. It's not just YouTube. I'm uploading it as like Coreyspielberg. It's gonna be like my artist name. Oh yeah,
because I listen to podcasts on Spotify and shit all the time.
So I'm trying to do it like I'm an artist, so it can go everywhere and like skip all the BS.
Yeah, that'll be
So I'm
hard.
just always curious to see like what other people's interactions are. So I'm definitely gonna check in on you and see like, yo, how's that turning out? Blah blah blah. Because that's pretty dope. How is, moving from that and going into like studio time and studio sessions? What do you do to prepare for a studio session? Like when you go into a studio, like, all right, I'm gonna have this type of vibe. I'm on this type of shit. You work with the same engineer so far? Yeah. Just one?
I've gone to a few different studios, but mostly I've been here at Asylum. There's a guy named Bleach, and he's really good. I mostly go to him. If he doesn't have availability, then I go to like another studio or something like that. But I plan on really just recording with him because he knows like how I record the best because he's done it the most, and he's like he's good because I need my engineer to be patient with me because I can record. Kay seen this happen. I record a whole song and then I listened to it and I was fucking around first. I was like, nah, scratch all that shit. We doing it again.
See, once you find an engineer, I'm telling you, that's the reason. That's
yeah,
the reason.
I know.
There's a lot of good ones here, though.
Yeah.
By the way,
I only ever worked with
you
Bleach.
too, dude. I'll drive 2 hours.
We met him. He seemed like a pretty cool guy. I mean, we have to like. It's crazy because in the music world, there's so many options for everything. There's so many video guys. There's so many studios. There's so many like. So I guess once you find the right one, just fuck it, stay there and just go and just be your home base. Yeah.
Because you can record like the hardest song ever, and if the engineer did something wrong or like didn't get you right, then it's like fucked up, and then you get mad as fuck because it's like you just paid for the studio session. Now I want to re-record it. Like I've had that happen. Bag them up. We recorded the whole thing. First take 2, and we were like, okay, this is hard, and then he mixed it, and it was trash. Like it was just trash.
You didn't like the mix? You paid for it already?
Yeah, we paid for it and everything. And I was like, and it wasn't even something that would be like an easy fix. It just like did not sound good.
So you had to redo the whole song?
Yeah, and then plus we didn't know we were gonna like it when we recorded it either, so we didn't buy rights to the beat. So that was the first mistake. We were just fucking around.
Right.
So then we bought the beat. The guy actually, like, I guess somebody had exclusive rights to it, so he remade it, so it was like a different BPM, but it still worked. And then we came here and we recorded it, and it sounds so much better. We got it mixed, and it was like, yeah, this sounds so much better.
So I just want to point out, she just said something very interesting. She's 100% official. You're buying the rights to the music. You're not playing no fucking games. Everything's gonna be 100% yours is yours.
Yes.
So that's good. So that's what I'm saying. You came out with a hard punch. Like everything was already ready to go when you dropped that first song in that video. So I'm kind of excited that you're already on the right track. It seems like
she's focused. She is focused.
And your team behind you seems like they're ready to push you out and do all these.
I'm so grateful for my team, especially Kay. I can't like I could just brag on her all day. Like Kay really believe in me, and she do like she's the one who got me in the showcase. Like she books my studio time, she books my music videos, everything. Like I would forget so much shit and like be off my pivot so much if it wasn't for Kay.
So that Bag 'em Up video, right? I had one of my boys, his name's Goon 3 Times. He's a local artist. And one of the very first things I ever said to him when I interviewed him for a podcast, I said, hey, bro, you have a lot of artillery in your fucking video, right? Like a lot.
You did.
Some would say you're a small army, right? So that can't be like long term. It's not doable long term, right?
Yeah, for sure.
How are you going to cut all that shit out? I mean, it's hard as fuck, right? It's hard. It's cool. But long term for like, there's no way you can continue that, right?
Nah, I mean, I would love to. I love guns.
Everybody does. It's America. Come on.
But it's like, what's like, I don't need a gun to look hard either. Like, I feel like my lyrics speak for themselves. That if someone really want to like try to test me, then bitch, like, you know what's up. I don't got to put it on the internet or whatever. But even just like, I had to chill out posting guns on it. My first Instagram had got deleted and shit like that. I had an Instagram with like 15K, probably got deleted like 6 months ago or something.
So you're just in the camera like,
wait, why did it get deleted?
I had a hating ass bitch reporting my shit.
No.
Yeah, but you know,
so
it gives
your
you warning.
Your last Instagram was, you had a bunch of followers on it?
Yeah, because I blew up on my TikTok got deleted too. I had like 100 something K on TikTok, and then they came over, followed my Instagram, all this stuff. But Instagram will get you for anything. My friend, his Instagram just got disabled for posting weed. So
yeah, we gotta watch out for that shit.
Yeah. But that's what I'm like. You got to know how to. If you're gonna post weed, you got to put like Los Angeles or something in the location, like something slick like that, and they won't delete you. But for me, it was like I got like the little warning for posting a gun, and then also I had to learn to keep my mouth shut because I cuss people out like.
Really?
Even on live, like.
So, like, what is it like? They give you like a strike? I've never seen.
They give not. It's not even necessarily just like strikes, but I think Instagram's the most like sensitive social media there is. Like people, I know so many people's Instagram have gotten deleted recently and stuff like that, just for like little shit. But it gave me like a bunch of warnings, and then the last time it didn't even give me a warning. Like it didn't tell me what I did. Nothing. It just took my page away.
Really? So you just tried to log in, and it was just like.
It was like, your Instagram has been deactivated, and there's like a form you can fill out to try to get it back, and I did it. I kept trying to do it because I had it deleted before, but I got it back twice. So, but I guess it was like the third time. Nope.
So now this is 100% new start. New Instagram page, new everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, keep the fucking gun shit on the low so you can continue to blow up and not get your spot blown up like that. That's crazy. Like, the video was cool as fuck. It was hard video. I loved seeing all the girls in there, all fucking gunned out, all types
That's
of
what
shit.
I love. Like, it was
dope.
perfect. Like, guns, you got ass. We brought the hood out. We brought
guns, ass, hood. Long term though, not sustainable. Not sustainable.
And I see that with other rappers too. Like that girl I was talking about earlier, Molly Brazy. She's like big. Like she got a few million on Instagram and stuff. But if you go to her YouTube, any like videos she has with guns on them have like crazy low amount of views. Like she can reach like 1 million, and the ones with guns have like 4,000 views.
They got to do it on purpose.
Crazy.
There's something there that we're not seeing. But you know that's
of course. I get you.
That's neither here nor there. But also, fuck, you don't need it to. You don't need it to do what you're doing.
Yeah, I just love pretty bitches with guns, and I'm like, I'm a pretty bitch. I'm just fucking.
Pretty bitches, guns.
But they let
music.
movies do it. That's the weird part about it. You get what I'm saying? Like if it's like
I feel like when it comes to hip hop and shit like that, because they think we promoting violence, but it's like you turn on the TV and what the fuck do you see? Violence all day. So I don't understand it. But at the same time, just play by their rules.
Well, also ever increasingly, they are using rap videos to bring people the fuck down. All the time in cases, all types of shit.
And I think it was like Meek Mill and Jay-Z, they were trying to work on like
where they can't use the rap
I seen
videos
that, and I was like,
against
that's in rap lyrics too, and that's hard as fuck because I don't know, like if y'all remember when Tay-K got, I love Tay-K. Oh my god,
really?
For a long time,
really.
In high school, my Instagram name was K47 Shawty because his is Tay-K 47 Shawty, and my first name K, so I like K47 Shawty. But they used his lyrics and they used the music video when he posted up in front of the and like cut off the.
Yeah, so I mean, you can't like people are getting indicted and all types of shit off of rap lyrics.
Yeah.
Hopefully that shit goes away, but I mean, a lot of times people do it to themselves. So fucking stop rapping
That's
about
why
what you're
I don't
doing.
say too much. Like people be like naming their shooters and naming their bodies and shit like that. Like no, like I just keep it cute. I'm gonna say I shoot a bitch in the face. I ain't say who. I ain't so when.
I was out on Orange Blossom Trail last night, dead. That was me. I can't be doing that shit.
They'll do that. Like and you see all these rappers have been crashing out and shit like that.
It's crazy.
Like Glock 9, that shit crazy.
I forgot what they called. Like one of them was called like the Mickey Mouse case or some shit. Like they're taking everybody out of Orlando. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I mean, sucks for them. But now there's a wave of new people ready to come up and take that spot. And hopefully y'all do it differently.
Yeah. And I've never seen a girl come up out of Orlando before. So,
I don't think I have.
I
really don't have.
And I've seen like I'm cool with the few like the female artists and shit like that, but I feel like nobody has going on like the type of music I have going on. Like it's all I love. I mean, there's a few girls that are good. I just did like a female cipher for Dozen of Pressure, and it was all girls, and I never heard of any of them before. And I was like, I didn't even know we had this many female rappers. And then I'm looking at their page, and they got like only like a few hundred, a few thousand. I'm like, okay, so he really finding the rappers. So it's good. I like seeing female rappers win and stuff like that. So
let me ask you though, if you had one message you wanted to get across, you know,
That's
through your music,
interesting.
what would you want it to be?
I would say, no matter where you come from or who you be around or anything like that, if you grind and hustle and work hard, you can make it out of any situation.
Anyone.
Yes.
Anything.
I feel
you
like
want
if
them
you
to feel that.
Yeah. I want especially females, I want them to hear from me like, hustle, you don't gotta sell your pussy, you don't gotta like do like anything that like sexual, like you can make money come up like by yourself just off the grind, off the muscle. So
that's real.
Whether that's a 9 to 5,
that's
whatever
real.
It is, like just
that's
work.
That's real.
So you're for the working, not working woman. You're just for the woman.
Yeah, I'm for the women. Like if you sell your pussy, like I still support you. Sell your pussy, but that's just not me. I really like a bitch that just like pretty, grind hard, get it. Like I don't want to say nothing that's gonna piss the girls off. So
speak your truth. Speak your truth, dude.
What do you think is gonna piss them off?
Yeah.
I would say there's nothing wrong with selling pussy, but there's a lot of other ways to go about it that are more like respectable. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't think it's respectable?
I mean, it
and
is,
I don't mean
but
in
there's
that
more
kind of way.
respectable.
I mean in a way of like people like hot rod cars and shit. Like, can we say shit?
Yeah, you can do it.
I mean, like that.
But girls can do shit like that too.
Pro body, yeah, like, do whatever the fuck you want. It's
whatever
your
you want. It's your body.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's dope. I think like you're like, look, whether that's for you, that's for you. Here's my message. Please listen to it.
Just get money.
Please bop
get
to
money
it. Yeah.
And don't depend on these men. No offense to y'all, but I just I like a pretty independent bitch. Like I support the independent bitches. Get it how you get it. Just get it.
So speaking of getting it how you get it, where are you from? Where were you? What's the background?
So I was originally born in Broward County, Florida, so like Fort Lauderdale area. But I moved to Orlando when I was like in 3rd grade, so I really say I'm from here because I spent most of my life here.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you grew up all in Orlando from 3rd grade here on out.
Yeah.
And then
I got all my family except for my mom is in like down south, so like Broward, Miami area and stuff like that. So I go visit them every now and then. I still got like a bunch of like people out there and stuff like that because I used to spend summers down there and shit. But
so really, do you plan? Is Orlando like? Is it gonna be your blow up destination? Or are you trying to leave Orlando?
Eventually, I want to get out of Orlando just to say that I did. Really, because I really did grow up here, but I love my city, but there's more for me. I feel like a lot of these rappers like that stay here end up crashing out and stuff like that. Like you seen Hot Boy got motion and he went to Miami and he like out there like he doing his shit. But most of these rappers that like stay where they're from or whatever or stay in the hood, they end up getting caught up in more shit, especially when there's beef and stuff like that. And I feel like Orlando going self-destruct eventually. It just feel like it's very like there's a lot of haters in Orlando. Everybody trying to kill everybody type shit.
I've been feeling that. I don't know why. I've been feeling that hard for like at least the last like 3-4 years.
For sure.
I've been feeling like Orlando's not a place like you want to live anymore.
You feel like
that shit really hit.
Yeah.
Especially like but that shit really hit. I knew I wanted to leave Orlando. I was 18. It was like the beginning of 2020 and my first love, he actually was killed in Orlando.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he was killed on Mercy Drive. So I was like, that shit still hurt me to my core to this day. Like that's where a lot of my pain like really come from and everything, because it was like that was like the first man I really loved. Like I was really in love with everything. He was older than me a little bit, but as soon as that shit happened, I was like, I gotta get the fuck out of Orlando. Because the only reason he got killed was because he was having motion. It's like people in Orlando, they see you having motion. That's why I tell people like, don't post money, don't post this, don't post that. Somebody gonna try to rob you, someone gonna try to kill you. That's just the type of city Orlando is.
It's really turning into something that like, I love Orlando for what Orlando is, but I don't love Orlando for what Orlando's turning into.
Yeah.
I always tell people like, nobody knows where I live. Barely people have my fucking number.
Yeah.
Like, and when I post like on Instagram or something, you'll notice like every time I post on my Instagram, I've already been there. I was there hours ago.
Yeah.
I'll never post while I'm there because the way Orlando's turning. And I know like I don't beef with nobody, right? But God forbid I piss somebody off. I've done it before.
You never know who's beefing with you. That's the thing about Orlando. Like that's what comes with like having followers and having emotion is people are watching you, and it's been bitches that have told the whole world that they hate my guts, and I've never seen the bitch in real life.
It's crazy.
It's very crazy.
I had somebody
scary.
on Instagram tell me, "Oh, I see you at blah blah blah," and he was like, "If I wanted to, I could have touched you." I'll never forget this. And I said,
"What?
Yeah." And I said,
"Are you serious,
bitch? I don't even have like a lot of followers. Like I can't even imagine if you're on and popping. Like that is fucked up." Ever since then, that just changed how I did shit.
They told
because people be watching you hard as fuck. Like, no, that's crazy.
So imagine you're coming up and you start, you're blowing up. You're the next local Orlando legend over here, and bitches trying to cut your throat and shit. Like that's crazy.
No, it is crazy.
So you gotta stay safe.
Yeah.
So keep the guns.
Yeah.
Just keep them out the videos.
Yeah, keep them out the videos.
That's the whole talk. Keep the guns. Keep them out the videos.
Yeah.
But
for sure.
That's crazy. I respect it. You're like, look, I love Orlando, but eventually
I gotta go.
I gotta go.
I really want to go to LA. I've visited there like a bunch of times. I love the vibe.
Oh, you've been there before, have you? It's a different vibe, right? Please tell these people it's a different vibe.
No, it's a completely different vibe.
It's a different vibe.
It's so different. Like,
you see that?
You just see, like, even just the way people dress and shit like that. Like, everybody in LA be having on like ones. That's what they wear, Jordan ones.
I've never once been. Never.
Well, you need to go. I've been twice I went 2 times in December for like a week at a time or whatever, and it's a vibe for real.
It's such a vibe.
But it's like a chill vibe. Like, I don't know how to explain it.
So you been in New York? Wait, have you been in New York?
Yeah.
New York's dope.
If you compared the two, New York or LA, Are you messing with LA more?
I like LA more.
You feel me?
Because New York, first of all, cold as fuck. You gotta walk everywhere, and it just feels dirt. Like LA's dirty too a little bit.
I'm sorry, New York filled with assholes. Everybody I've ever met from New York.
That's up north though. That's up north. Boston, like
it is what it is. Y'all are all assholes. I love you. Some of my best friend moved to New York. He came back down. I saw him, and he was just a whole different dude. And I said,
hate how
"You
they
fucking
talk.
asshole."
I hate how they talk.
Oh yeah, I gotta get me a bev, man. You got a bev? I hate that shit.
Yard, like all that shit.
I love him, but I hate him.
Dude,
hey, yo.
Bev, it's some.
I mess with LA. Watch your mouth, bro. Watch your mouth.
No, that's some New York shit. It's some New York shit.
My bad. All right, say what you want.
So, you think you're gonna travel a lot?
Yeah, I love traveling.
For the music, you're gonna be like, yo, I'm gonna go here. We're gonna hit this spot, hit this spot.
I really want to go to Atlanta. I've been there like a few times, but I want to go on like some business shit. I have a engineer and a producer out there, and he's been like, we've been DMing back and forth. I was supposed to go out there for New Year's, but something happened. I think he had got COVID or something. But he is Asian Doll's producer, so he worked with like Asian Doll. He's produced for Lil Durk, like he's done big names and shit like that. So I love to fucking work with him because his beats are so hard. Because right now I have a producer, B-Dub. He's kind of small, but he's actually from New York. Now that we talking all this shit about New York, he not gonna sell New York again.
Love you, New York. Sorry,
dude. Legends.
He produced one of my songs, and that's like I feel like that beat is the hardest beat that I've like recorded on, and I just bought another beat from him today. And it's gonna be a hard ass song. So
that's dope. Yeah. You got a lot of work coming. I got a lot of shit coming.
That's a good thing about Instagram is networking and stuff like that. So like be meeting like producers or talking to producers and shit from like New York, LA, Atlanta, Houston.
Is there a quick question? How do you feel about social media though? Like are you a super fan of social media? Do you feel like it might hurt people mentally?
Honestly, if I didn't have like a brand to promote and like stuff, I really wouldn't have social media.
Thank you. Yeah, that's real. That's real.
I mean, it's fun sometimes and shit, but I feel like too much of anything, but especially social media, that shit will make you go crazy. But then, like, once you see, like, I've met Instagram models, see how they really live and shit like that. Once you realize social media is like 99% fake, then it's a little easier to deal with and shit.
It's so. With everything being said, first of all, I would like to thank you for coming on.
Of course.
It was super fun. It was awesome to get to hear everything and what you got going on and the come up. So before we go, I'm gonna put everything in the description, and obviously it's gonna be on Instagram and everywhere. So how can people find you? What's your Instagram? Where do you want them to go? What do you want them to look out for?
Yeah, for sure. So my Instagram is blancothabratt. That's Blanco and then the with the A, so THA, and then Brat with 2 T's.
I'm gonna put it on the screen.
Blancothabratt on Instagram, and then y'all can click the link in my bio. That's gonna have like all the links to like Spotify, SoundCloud, Apple Music, everything.
But look, everybody, go and do that. Follow her. We're going to put it on Instagram. We're going to do it and throw it out everywhere. Again, thank you for coming on. Who knows, maybe in six months from now, whatever.
Yes,
part 2.
For sure. I'm down.
She's down.
Perfect. All right, everybody. It's another episode of BergTv. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.